Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. I have been thinking about a treat that I've been wanting to make for a little while now, and I couldn't decide how I wanted to do it. Today I did. And I have made what I'm considering my version of the Muddy Buddies, but I'm calling them Pecan Buddies. They have no cereal in them. They're strictly pecans. I made some, I did a test batch, and let me tell you, these were delicious. But I want to make some more. You know I'm going to share them with the neighbors. But I want to start out by telling you I'm using the pecans from the Pecan Pantry. Y'all have heard me talk about them before. And if you haven't, I want you to go check them out. Check out their website, thepecanpantry.com. They're in Louisiana, and these are some of the freshest pecans that I have ever used. And I didn't realize there were so many different varieties of pecans until I started talking with them. And these are some of the best people that you ever want to deal with. And we chat regularly, and they're just divine folks. But check them out. Go check them out. And the pecans are fresh, and they will ship directly to your door. They don't sit on the grocery store shelves or in these big discount stores for ages before they're shipped to you. They come fresh. I've never had a fresher pecan, and it's like they were just plucked from the tree, cracked open, and you're eating them. They are that delicious. But first of all, I want to start off with melting some chocolate. Now, I've got some semi-sweet chocolate. It's your choice. You want to use dark chocolate. These others I made that I just showed you, I use dark chocolate, and they're delicious. But I'm going to use semi-sweet today on these, but I'm going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil. Now, this is solid, and it's just going to help it melt smoother, be shinier, and it's not going to give it a coconut taste. That would be good, though, I bet you. But I want to get this started, so let me get this melted. I'm just going to melt it in the microwave. Now, what I did with the other chocolate I melted, I started it out on 1 minute. I stirred it, and then I was doing 15-second intervals and stirring in between, because your morsels will look whole, but they're not. Once you stir them, they're going to melt down. And sometimes if you've got just a very few morsels left, the residual heat will continue melting it. So give me a minute. Let me get this melted, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you what we do next, okay? Yeah, I'm finished with this chocolate melting, and it took 1 minute and 45 seconds in my microwave. My microwave is 1,000 watts. Yours might be a little bit stronger, but just be careful, because if you burn the chocolate, there's no saving it. So I'm going to make it easy on myself, and I'm going to mix this in a bigger bowl. And yeah, look at this big old bag of pecans I've got. Now, you store your pecans in the freezer. I want you to see how pretty those are. Store them in the freezer, and they will last you a lot longer. Now, I'm going to measure out 3 cups of these pecans. They're still cold from the freezer, so that's going to cool my chocolate off some. So, but we may have to add more. We'll see. But I'm just going to pour this right over these pecans. Oh, y'all, when I finished making these yesterday and I took my first bite, I was like, oh my. How have I been missing this? It was awesome. Let's set that aside. And I'm just going to start stirring these pecans around. Now, I'm going to look at it and see. Now, I don't want the chocolate to be puddled in the bottom of the bowl. I want it to cut the coat the nuts really well. And it looks a little loose to me, so I'm going to put about another half of a cup of pecans. That's a little over half a cup. That's okay though, right? And we're just going to keep stirring till we get it nice and thick. And you see how those cool pecans are cooling off that chocolate, and it's making it set up. Now, oh, this is looking beautiful, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, just keep stirring. You'll get them all coated. And if they're not 100% coated, that's okay. That is okay. It is. They're going to be spectacular. They're going to be amazing. But you know what I think would be good if you wanted, and I might try that sometime, is a mixture of chocolate and peanut butter. So I am going to use 3 cups, if I've got 3 cups in here, of powdered sugar. I probably should have got my other canister of powdered sugar. Let me go ahead and dump it all in there. I've got a big canister I keep it in. Oh, now just start coating it. Now what we're going to do next is, and I should have put the pecans over in my baggie here first, but I didn't. I have got a 2.5 gallon zippy top bag, and this makes it easy to mix up. So just dump everything right in here, and we're going to go to town. Now, you might have some powdered sugar that doesn't stick to the nuts. We're not leaving him behind. Okay, that's just coating the bottom of that bowl. Let's move that. Get it out of our way. Look at this big bag of deliciousness, y'all. Let's get out some of that air. And we're just going to start doing that. Is that loud? I'm sorry. And if you've got any big clumps where it's stuck together, just take your fingers and break them apart. And they'll come apart easy. And we're just going to keep, see, like I've got some big ones, a big clump there. I just get right in there, break it apart, and it's okay. Oh my goodness. And this is fun to do. You know what? You could get the kids involved, and you can coat the pecans, put them over with the chocolate, put them over in the baggie, and put the powdered sugar in, and let them just play with that bag. Make sure it's sealed good though. Okay, but they would have fun. They would have fun doing it. And I have found that when the kids are involved, regardless of what the food is, if they make it or help make it, they're going to try it. So, because they made it. All right, so I think I've got everything well coated. So I am going to use my pan here, and I'm going to open this bag up carefully, and I'm going to use my little spider here, and I'm just going to start. And see, while I'm in there, I can just shake off that excess powdered sugar, and I'm going to put them right over and make a mess as I'm doing it. But you know what? That's okay. I can clean it up. There. Now, isn't that a beautiful tray of Pecan Buddies? Look there. And yeah, that didn't take long. Just a few minutes. I mean, 1:45 to melt the chocolate and coat the pecans, put the powdered sugar on it. It takes me longer because I'm talking to you guys. But altogether, you can have this made in 5-6 minutes. Just have everything laid out. But I hope you'll give this a try. And go check out the Pecan Pantry. And I think you'll really enjoy their pecans if you give them a try. And if you'll use the discount code Karen5, and that's the number 5, when you place your order, you'll get a 5% discount. And I would certainly appreciate it. But y'all, please, please come back and visit with me again. And I certainly appreciate every one of you, and I enjoy having you in my kitchen with me. And don't forget about our cookbooks. We have 2 cookbooks out. And if you haven't checked them out, I would certainly appreciate if you would. We have Volume 1 and Volume 2. And they're not duplicated recipes either. It's all different recipes. And I've had so many people tell me that they've ordered my book and got it and how much they dearly loved it. But I would appreciate it if you'd check it out. All right, thanks everybody. Please remember, like, share, subscribe to our videos, and don't forget, hit that little notification bell so you'll know when we post another video. I'll see you soon.